Here is some writing inspiration for you, the aspiring writer. I've got a list of 10 things for you, and the last one is the most vital, so stay until the end. My name is Lysa Shimkus, and I am a mom of 2 who went from teaching to lifing. I enjoy writing, reading, crafting, and learning. My channel is here to help you learn and grow through the use of books and writing, and to help you make your writing dreams come true. Admit it, writing is hard. It's not as easy as picking up a pen and paper, nor turning on your computer or laptop. Whoever said writing is easy has probably never written a novel before, let alone consider it. Authors admit writing is hard, and finding inspiration to write is just as hard. However, don't let this stop you from becoming a published writer and author. Let's look at 10 pieces of inspiration to help you keep writing, be it a blog post, a movie script, or a novel. 1. Just write. Write anything, really. Journal, do a writing prompt, write a letter to a friend or book character, create a script, jot down a conversation that you hear between strangers. The list is endless, really. The whole point of this exercise is to keep your creativity flowing. Unlike riding a bike, if you stop writing, you'll lose the ability to create great writing. So don't stop and just keep writing. 2. Change up your scenery. Sometimes the inspiration that we need is in the environment itself. Therefore, change up your surroundings. If you've been writing at your desk, go write outside. If you've been writing at the kitchen table, go to the cafe. If you've been writing in bed, go for a drive and write in the car. You'll be surprised by the inspiration you gain just by changing up your scenery. I personally write throughout the day whenever I can. And the best places and times that have worked for me have been in the morning on the weekend and in my car while I'm waiting for work to start. Which makes sense because I'm a morning person. Find what works for you when you change up your scenery. Oh, see, mommy's not done. Russell, look up there. Russell, look up there. See? Mommy's not done, okay? You wait, mommy do this one first, and then I'll come get you. Okay, go. Bye-bye. 3. Listen to podcasts. When I hear the word podcast, I immediately think of the radio, which broadcasts information. However, this means that information on the radio is pretty broad, whereas a podcast sticks to one particular topic. So, as you listen to podcasts, I highly suggest areas of interest that you want to write about. Say you want to write about love and marriage. Listen to a podcast about such topics. Say a character in your book is struggling with depression. Listen to podcasts that talk about mental health. If you're writing about history, listen to podcasts about your favorite time period. The list is endless, but your purpose and use of podcasts is very definite, so use it wisely. 4. Be your own therapist. By be your own therapist, I mean talk to yourself. Have conversations with yourself about life and anything that comes to mind. You may come up with a good phrase or a dialogue conversation you're having with yourself that may be handy in the current writing that you're doing. Talking to yourself is also very therapeutic. Use this time to reflect on how to get better in life overall. You'll find that the healthier your state of mental health, the more positively you are going to view writing. 5. Listen to audiobooks. Life is busy. You may not have all the time in the world to read the latest, greatest books on your reading bucket list. Therefore, listen to it on audio form. Subscribe to whatever platforms offer audiobooks, order them online, or listen to them through your local library for free. I highly suggest listening to audiobooks in the genre that you are currently writing about. This way, you're gaining ideas and inspiration from those authors. I have to add that there are authors who admit to listening to audiobooks and reading outside of their preferred genres to give themselves inspiration. It's really up to you. And when do you find time to listen? Try the drive to work, while you're doing the chores, in the shower. The list is endless as well. You just need to figure out what works for you. 6, daydream. Picture yourself as the writer of your dreams. What do you see yourself doing aside from staring at a computer all day? Do you see yourself collaborating with other writers, attending conferences, mentoring other aspiring writers, teaching? Where will your office be? And so forth. Daydream about the writing career that you want and let that be the motivation for why you need to finish that manuscript. There are 2 other important factors when it comes to daydreaming. You could spend this time dreaming up the rest of your story before you sit in front of your computer and write it up. And you can use this time as a brain break and not even think about your writing. 7, create something else. If you don't feel like writing or the characters in your head stop talking to you, that's okay. Do something else instead. Get creative some other way. Do some painting, crafting, baking, gardening, etc. You can even go onto Pinterest to see what others are doing and use that as inspiration. And like number 6 on this list, there are 2 purposes for this. Story time in your head or just a brain break. 8, connect with others. If you're completely blocked in your writing or the characters in your head don't want to talk to you, then go talk to someone else. Go see a friend or family member. Connect with another writer, a mentor, or coach. Talk about your writing and get some advice. Sometimes it's nice to get help from others when we're stuck. Brainstorm ideas together or just talk about life in general. Who knows, your life experiences may just end up on the next few pages of your writing, in a good way. 9, listen to music. Music is known to reduce stress and anxiety. Chances of being on high alert due to your writing is pretty high because your brain is working. Give your brain a break by listening to some music. Another great thing about music is that it improves your memory. Several authors admit to listening to the same type of music or song as they're writing because it puts them right back in that same place they were when they were last creating something spectacular. The music brought back the same mood and sensation, helping them to recreate the same space so that they can be creative and continue to write. 10, take a break. I had to put this in here in case some of you didn't catch it. Most of the items on this list encourage you to take a brain break. Don't think about your writing for the next 10 to 15 to 30 minutes, or even the next 1 to 2 hours, or even a day or 2. Why? Because you may just come up with something when you least expect it, or you're not even thinking about it. It's just like how the missing TV remote shows up when I'm not looking for it. I don't know how my kids keep losing it. A piece of inspiration may just click in your head as you're cooking, taking a bath, and need I say, sitting on the toilet. Try it. Take a brain break from your writing. In conclusion, finding inspiration when you want to start and finish a project can be difficult. However, don't let it stop you from creating that book of yours. Instead, use any of the tips that I have listed to start or keep writing. The best way to persevere is to keep motivated. Either listen to a podcast, create a different piece of art, talk to a friend or family, or just take a break. Whatever you do, don't stop dreaming about the writer you want to become. And let that be your biggest motivator and inspiration of all. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you would like other writing tips and tricks, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and I will see you in the next video. Good luck and have fun writing. Bye.